Hey everybody, welcome to day, I believe it's 28 of my mental health journey. For those of you who aren't familiar with my channel, essentially I try to document my day-to-day struggles with mental health, mainly anxiety, just with the hope of connecting with other folks and providing a platform too for people for whom I can't speak to share their stories and hopefully connect with more people. Now I harped on it last episode, but I'm going to sway away from doing this every single day just because I felt like I was forcing it at times. I really want to make sure that the content that I bring is relevant and, spoken from the heart as opposed to spoken from like my anxiety or something. So that being said, I didn't make a video yesterday. I don't know if I made one the day before, but I'm going to be very consistent with my content. It's just not going to come out every day because I want to have some more time to think on it and make the best content possible for the best people ever. And that's you guys for even taking the time to view this stuff. So I just want to speak on today the importance of having like weekday activities, things that you get excited about during the week besides just the regular, ebb and flow of work and working out, stuff like that. And I thought about this because I live in Boston, and I met up with a couple friends, and we went to Williston Beach, which is in Quincy, Massachusetts. For those of you who don't know, I'm located like on the north end of the city, not in the north end, but north of the city, and Quincy is south of the city. It's like all part of the urban sprawl, if you will. But basically, we went on Tuesday, so 2 days ago, and we went to this place, Baja Box, to get tacos, and then we chilled on the beach, obviously observing social distancing and whatnot, but it was just really nice to do that because to me, that felt like a weekend activity. And I think for me, at least, like I put so much emphasis sometimes on the weekends because I just have like a very strict schedule that I adhere to during the week. And I really need to start changing that. I need to find new ways. Yes, I have like my Spanish stuff, but that's something that I kind of have almost included in like the grind of my week. So I need to include more stuff like that, like activities that I get excited about. Just going and get tacos. Like I didn't even drink or anything, but it was fun. Like it was enjoyable. And I usually would associate that with like a Saturday afternoon activity, but we did it on a Tuesday afternoon or like the evening. And I got to go to an area of like the state that I'm never in, which culturally felt a lot like the Cape, which ironically I'm going to today. I don't have a Cape house or anything, but I'm going to be Airbnb-ing there. So looking forward to that. But yeah, it really elevated my mind, my just overall mental health. I felt like by doing that, connecting with friends too, like it was just something that like I don't incorporate into my weeks. And I really do feel like it would increase the quality of my life tremendously if I just maybe did like one or two activities a week, maybe on like a Tuesday and then like a Thursday, just so like I'm not kind of like fiending for the weekend as much. I can be more in the moment, enjoy 5 out of the 7 days of the week as opposed to just being fixated on the weekend, which as we all know is super ephemeral. It leaves as soon as it comes. So but yeah, it just got me thinking in general, like all the stuff that I want to do that I feel like I haven't done all of it because I just assume all the activities I need to do will occur on the weekend. And it's kind of made it difficult for me to do these activities because I feel like it's like being forced, and then like I want to relax on the weekends too because I'm tired, and then I end up just not doing nearly as much stuff as I want to. I feel like if you do have like one or two activities that you do during the week with friends and really unwind and relax, it almost feels like the weekend, and it just makes the week so much better. Like it makes working, obviously I'm between jobs right now, but if I were working, it would make me feel a lot more at ease. I'd be coming into the office the next day feeling a lot more recharged and refreshed. It just adds a nice little like dimension of like variability to your week too. Like at least for me, like I thrive on having a schedule that I make. I don't like being told what to do, but I can I can organize myself to do what I need to do and be productive and successful and all that. But I just feel like sometimes I don't need to have all of that like organization. I just need to like go out and get tacos and chill on the beach and talk to friends. Like I don't always have to be doing something super productive. And I think this idea that you always have to be productive is something, at least for me, that gave me anxiety, because it's like, if I'm not doing something, like, am I being a failure? In reality, I'm just recharging the batteries, and I'm doing something that I haven't done before, and I left the situation feeling great. And I'm gonna be on the Cape this weekend, which I'm excited about, but let's say that didn't work out. I would have on Tuesday been able to get a little beach fix. Yeah, it's not as nice of a beach as like the Cape beaches, but it was just something really nice to do. And I highly recommend other people who might be getting bored with their day-to-day grind or feel like they're not doing enough, just do a weekday activity. Even if it's only for like 2 hours or something, I guarantee you'll get a lot more out of it than you thought. And just because you're not necessarily doing work, doesn't mean you're not working on yourself. Being able to step back and recharge the batteries shows that you're aware that you need to recharge the batteries, and that you can make the most out of your day. And this guy's just staring at me as he's pushing a dog on a cart. I see him every day. He's actually a nice guy, but I hate when people stare at me and whatnot, especially when I'm trying to like freestyle this entire thing. But anyway, when you allow yourself to recharge the batteries, that shows that you're trying to be as productive as possible, because you know that you're not going to do your best work when you're just like on E. You got to recharge the batteries. You got to give yourself that mental health boost. Yeah, you might not be physically tired, but you could be mentally exhausted. And like, by doing those things, getting good food, spending your time in the company of good people, like, all of that stuff is extremely important. And even if it's just you going to the park, like let's say I went to the Common by myself or something, I consider that a good way to recharge the batteries too. Like, you don't have to be with people, but in my situation, it warranted being with people and doing something that I had never done before. So I hope this resonates with you guys. I don't want to ramble on too much, but it really is important to recharge the batteries. It's really important to, do stuff that you don't always do. Don't be, a slave to a schedule or something like that. Just allow yourself to really breathe and do some fun stuff, and not beat yourself up just because you're hopping away from the work that you're doing, because, to be frank, your work is going to suffer if you don't take the time to relax too, and just keep yourself whole as a human being. So spiritually, mentally, physically, all that good stuff. So never forget to do that work on yourself, because it will pay dividends in your work life and in your personal life, like everything. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. I hope that you guys are looking forward to it too. But just remember that the weekdays, there's 5 of them first and foremost, and there's 1,000,001 opportunities to make those days just as good, if not better, than the weekend. So love you guys. I'll post this later tonight. I won't be posting for the next couple of days just because I'm going to be away and doing stuff, but come Monday, I'll try and drop another video. So until next time, guys, I will post this video.